In today's show, Bitcoin can hit 16K, but only if this resistance level finally breaks. I'll be discussing this in greater detail, exactly what this critical resistance level is and the likelihood of it breaking right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, I have a bullish price prediction coming from none other than Big Crypto Dave, who went on to share. Some might deem my support for PlanB stock to flow chart as merely confirmation bias, but they must not know my education in macroeconomics and modern money mechanics. Every time I plot a Bitcoin chart based on hardware and trend, it's close to his $288,000 Bitcoin price prediction. He's talking about none other than stock to flow, which does confirm we are on track for a $288,000 Bitcoin price by 2024. That's right. I'll be breaking down all these bullish price predictions for you right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, there's 5 crypto assets in the DeFi space that have 100x potential after a market correction, says the crypto Lark Davis. That's right. In his most recent episode of his show, he shares 5 crypto DeFi 100x altcoins, which are currently having a 50% off sale with potential sick gains ahead. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. And being we're discussing decentralized finance, there's a staggering $510 million in Bitcoin injected into Ethereum DeFi in just 1 month. Check this out. In total, 49,000 Bitcoin worth, 510 million has been injected into DeFi in just 30 days, as Bitcoin currently hovers above $10,300. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, the king of all crypto and most major altcoins back in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, including weekends just like this. And before I kick off today's show, check this out. Bloomberg reports that red hot IPOs are creating a new billionaire every week, and Tika Tiwari will reveal how just one deal could make you set for life. That's right, we're talking about earning $1 million on one deal in America's #1 sector. If you missed this live summit, you can still catch the replay for a limited time by smashing that link right below this video. In the description, it'll take you here. Simply enter your best email address and it will redirect you to this limited time replay. Enjoy. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off by diving into today's top story of the day. A week ago, the market was on shaky ground as volatility went through the roof, with massive drops in portfolios seen across the board. However, this week was relatively boring and stable as the price of Bitcoin is now in a narrow range. Expect a breakout here soon. This narrow range is confusing the majority of traders as it's not hinting at any direction for further momentum. Will Bitcoin break back above 11,000? Or will the markets close the CME gap at 96.50? Well, let's take a closer look at these charts, shall we? What are the crucial levels for the Bitcoin price right now? Well, the US dollar is the currency to focus on. As weakness returns to the US dollar, it's likely to expect that other asset classes like gold, silver, and Bitcoin continue their uptrend. That's right. So the more money printing, the more that money printer go the more valuable safe haven assets such as Bitcoin will become. Now, an often made mistake by traders and investors in the markets is forgetting to zoom out of the charts. It's very important to check the higher time frames to see the bigger picture and gauge where the market is currently at. For cryptos and Bitcoin, it's looking bullish and healthy. You hear me? We're looking bullish and healthy right now. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. But traders should keep an eye on some important levels, which I'm going to break down for you right here. On the upper side, the 11,800 area is a crucial area that couldn't be broken in the previous month, as the chart shows. Therefore, the price of Bitcoin retraced south, making the marked green zone as the most important support zone right now. So if the price of Bitcoin sustains support above the green area between 88.50 and 9,300, then the bullish structure remains valid. However, if the price of Bitcoin drops below the green zone, a further correction towards 7,400 becomes increasingly likely. So let me know if you feel we're more likely to break out to the upside or the downside. Drop me a comment right down below. However, do keep in mind Bitcoin. As the market remembers from 2016, a buildup towards a new bull cycle euphoria occurs via long sideways ranges. Indeed, the movements seen in 2016 are very similar to the current price action, one big surge upwards, including a breakout, after which the price of Bitcoin corrects and starts to move inside a narrowing range. This range is established by the high of the move and the previous resistance zone. If we compare that to the current price action, then the upper range resistance is 11,800 and the lower range support is 9,200. Now, if the price of Bitcoin consolidates and breaks through that 11,800 resistance, then a potential target of $16,000 is next on the table for Bitcoin. Now, taking a look at the overall crypto market cap, as you can see, it's showing a healthy correction in the upward trending market. For the first time since June 2019, the total market cap created a newer high based on candle closes, which is a bullish signal. However, many investors expect all upward moves to be similar to the 2017 mania, where we saw Bitcoin run up all the way to a new all-time high of $20,000. I still feel pretty certain that Bitcoin will Hulk smash that all-time high set back in 2017. Now, if the total market cap holds 270 to 275 billion areas for support, then further continuation upward is likely. If a new impulse move occurs, the next resistance and target zone can be seen at $550 billion. And now for the levels to watch on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. On the upside, if the price breaks through that 10,450 level, the potential and crucial pivot is structured between 10,900 and 11,000. If the market wants to move higher, the price of Bitcoin needs to break through that critical 11,000 resistance. But if the price of Bitcoin rejects that 11K resistance, it's very likely to continue making range-bound movements and the possible closure of the CME gap at around that $9,600 level. Now, on the downside, if the Bitcoin price breaks below that critical 10K support, then further correction is likely towards the crucial pivot around 9,500, which is my prediction. If we drop below 10,000 support, then we're more than likely to close that CME futures gap at about that $9,600 to $9,700 range and probably bounce right back strong from that $9,500 support. However, please do keep in mind, such a correction would still be classified as a healthy retrace in an uptrending market. So there you have it. The market is looking bullish. And now for some bullish price predictions. Big Crypto Dave recently tweeted, "Some might deem my support for PlanB stock to flow chart as merely confirmation bias. They must not know my education in macroeconomics and modern money mechanics. Every time I plot a Bitcoin chart based on hardware and trend, it's close to his $288,000 prediction, as you can see right here on his chart." And now let's take a look at some of the responses to this tweet. What's your timeline? New all-time high 2023. Do you agree that the cycles are getting longer? And Big Crypto Dave responded, Q4 2021, not really. Need to see what happens this cycle for confirmation. So there you have it. And if you're not familiar with the infamous stock to flow model, it does predict crossing $100,000 for the first time on August 16th, 2021. And it also predicts a $288,000 Bitcoin price. That's a conservative prediction from the stock to flow model's PlanB, as you can see right here in this graph. And according to PlanB, the creator of the stock to flow, we're right on track for a $288,000 Bitcoin price, as he tweeted right here. Check this out. We're closing higher and higher, which is definitely a great indicator. Now let's take a look at this next Bitcoin price prediction right here, coming from eCoinMetrics, who wrote Bitcoin after the halving August 31st, 2020, 111 days after the third halving, with Bitcoin currently at 11,732, looking solid. And taking a look at this graph, it shows December 31st, 2020, which is the fourth quarter, right around Christmas time, a $41,000 Bitcoin price. We also have Bitcoin pioneer Max Kaiser, who also predicts a $28,000 Bitcoin price before we see any serious pullback. And next on the graph, it shows April 18th, 2021, a $100,000 Bitcoin price. Also note, as I shared earlier, stock to flow shows a $100,000 Bitcoin price for the first time on August 16th, 2021. So not so far from this prediction right here. And May 12th, 2021, we're looking at a $387,000 Bitcoin, which is right in alignment with the stock to flow, which suggests a $288,000 Bitcoin price, which is the medium mean average between 2020 and 2024. Let me know your thoughts surrounding these bullish price predictions. Do you feel it's likely? Do you think it's realistic we'll cross a $100,000 Bitcoin price by this time next year? Drop me a comment right down below. Now here's a proxy for the amount of US dollars needed to get those prices. Let's check it out. Bitcoin's market cap in context. How much must one Bitcoin be worth to match the market cap? And it shows you for Jeff Bezos, Bitcoin needs to be trading at 10,200, which we're currently above. For JP Morgan, Bitcoin needs to be trading at 16,500. For Visa, Bitcoin needs to be at 23,000, a new all-time high to compete with the Facebook market cap. We're talking about a $40,300 Bitcoin. To compete with Apple, we're talking about a $106,000 Bitcoin. To compete with the gold market cap, we're talking about a $487,000 Bitcoin. And for Bitcoin, compared to the US M2 money supply, we're talking about a $989,000 Bitcoin price. And to share some context of what eCoinMetrics is talking about, he went on to tweet right here, this is what you get when you apply the growth after the previous halvings to the starting price of the third halving. Top of the band is the first halving and the bottom is the second halving. And then he goes on to share more details, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description for you to reference and check it out for yourself. All right, and before I break down our next story of the day and share with you 5 crypto assets in the DeFi space that have 100x potential after a market correction, says crypto Lark Davis. First, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin barely in the green, up 0.28%, trading at just above 10,300. It's funny, we've been ranging in this zone for quite some time. A breakout is imminent. The only real question is, will we break out to the upside or to the downside? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Ethereum is dead even, which we rarely see, trading at $368. Chainlink barely in the red, down 0.1%, trading at $12.30. BNB is surging like a mofo, up almost 13%, trading above 30 bucks. We have EOS in the red, down 1%, trading at $2.73, and Tezos in the green, up 3%, trading at $2.59. And now checking out some of the top exchange volume, we can see a sea of forest green, which is a beautiful thing considering we've been in the red for the past couple of days at least. We have Binance up almost 40% with over 7 billion in volume. Hobby Global up about 40% with about 2.4 billion in volume. Kraken up 809% with 2.3 billion in volume, and OKEX up 30% with 1.8 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day, shall we? Crypto investor and influencer Lark Davis is naming 5 DeFi tokens that he believes are likely to exponentially rise after the current market correction is over. That's right, number 1 on Davis's list is Akropolis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, please correct me in the comments. That's AKRO, which he says offers stellar DeFi products. This is coming directly from the crypto Lark himself. Things like Sparta, which allow you to take under collateralized loans so that the borrower only has to provide 50% of that collateral for the loan, which is pretty damn cool. It also allows you to passively generate yield via integrated yield rebalancing and help you get maximum available APR from different DeFi protocols. And he goes on to share the second product that they have on offer is called Defi. Now, this is a pool that allows for automatic dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as yield harvesting from different popular DeFi platforms. The next coin is Meta, or M-Stable, known as MTA, which Davis explains is focused specifically on the stablecoin market. Lark Davis goes on to share, M-Stable is a protocol that unites stablecoins, brings together lending, brings together swapping, all into one robust standard, basically allowing for unique savings options for stablecoins and trading for stablecoins with zero slippage. Davis says MTA has a huge upside potential considering that the stablecoin market is growing so fast. And number 3 on the list is Telor, known as TRB, which Davis believes will become a major player in the Oracle space, competing against the likes of Chainlink and Band Protocol. If you haven't been following Link and Band, they've been surging this year, especially like a mofo. Now, although Telor is down 65% in a little over a week, Davis predicts that 1 TRB will equal 1 Ethereum as he sees the crypto token being valued at $400 to $500 in the future. So there you have it. And coming in at number 4 is BZX Protocol, known as BZRX, which Davis labels as a DeFi beast. He goes on to share, token holders can stake their coins to get a cut of the fees on lending, on borrowing, and on trading across these different platforms that are part of the BZX protocol. While he says the token is down a whopping 60%, Davis believes that it is the most undervalued DeFi asset and could easily print a 10x growth. I'm going to repeat, Davis believes that this is the most undervalued DeFi asset and could easily print a 10x growth. Let me know if you've ever heard of this coin or if you're watching it, if it's on your list and so forth. Next on the list is Kava. This is one of the DeFi projects I'm actually very bullish on, which he believes has the potential to be the next MakerDAO. He says that Kava will be supporting Bitcoin before the year ends, and that may serve as a major bullish catalyst for the crypto asset. Davis also says now is a very interesting time to enter positions on Kava, as it is down 55% from 2 weeks ago. The crypto analyst believes that Kava's market cap will spike from 84 million to billions of dollars during this bull market. Meanwhile, Lark Davis highlights that he owns some, but not all of the coins on this list, and warns traders that anything can happen in the extremely risky and nascent market. Exactly, 100% great advice from Lark Davis. Investing into crypto is very risky. Always express caution and only invest what you can afford to lose. Now, especially DeFi, there's a lot of great projects surging like a mofo, but extremely high volatility. So keep that in mind. And I'll also include this in the show notes below the video in the description so you can check it out directly from the crypto Lark himself. All right, now before I break down our next story of the day, staggering 510 million in Bitcoin injected into Ether DeFi in just 1 month. First, let's take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at 339 billion with 444 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. Now, this is pretty surreal to see the volume actually larger than the market cap itself. This is a rarity. It was also like this yesterday, according to CoinMarketCap, and the current BTC dominance is 56.2%. And now taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have NXM up 14%, trading at $57. Kusama up 13%, trading just below 37 bucks. Balancer up 12%, trading at $23. Waves up 11%, trading just under 3 bucks. OKB up 10%, trading at $6.22. And Binance Coin up 8%, trading just below 30 bucks. And now taking a look at the biggest losers within the top 100, we have Ample fourth, down about 18%, trading just below 72 cents. We have Neem down about 12%, trading at 11.6 cents. Block Stack down 11%, trading just below 20 cents. And SushiSwap down 10%, trading at $2.31. Below that, we have Ontology down 10%, and DFI Money, better known as YFII, down 10%, now trading above $5,100. Now, out of this list of the biggest losers and gainers, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Drop me a comment right down below. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bears are barely in control, leading with 3 million in superiority. And right before I hit record like 10-15 minutes ago, the bulls were barely in control, but that's how fast things can switch at the drop of a hat. Right here in the crypto market, we can see shorts barely leading 50.2% versus 49.7% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Drop me a comment right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 38 in fear. Yesterday was a 41, and last week a 41 in fear, and last month was a 78 in extreme greed. Now, if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka like right now, BTFD. Crypto is on sale. Take advantage of it. And when investors are getting too greedy, like we witnessed more previously, that means the market is due for correction and right on the money. That's why I love this indicator. When we're in extreme greed, typically we'll witness a correction, and that's exactly what we're witnessing, in my opinion, a healthy retracement. All right, and before I break down our final story of the day with a staggering over $500 million injected into Bitcoin Ethereum DeFi in just 1 month, first I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 500 plus videos right here on my channel, and also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every single day, including weekends like today, but also you can download the latest episode of the show in MP3 format. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video. And if you're listening or watching on a different platform, the direct YouTube link is cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also follow us on all the major podcasting platforms, from Apple's iTunes to Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, Google Play, as well as Stitcher Radio. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily daily crypto news alerts, my Twitter handle is crypto news yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a private crypto Facebook group. To join it, simply click this link. You'll automatically be added. And for those of you on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat. To join it, simply click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? The decentralized finance sector has seen investors pour more than $500 million into Bitcoin peg assets in a single month. The DeFi Analytics and Ranking Hub DeFi Pulse shows the amount of Bitcoin locked in wrapped Bitcoin soared from 16,472 on August 10th to 49,421 Bitcoin on September 10th, representing an increase of over 200% in just 1 month. Pretty wild, right? And in addition, DeFi Pulse also shows the amount of Bitcoin held in the DeFi protocol. RenVM has surged from 2,570 to 18,731 over the same stretch. Now, in total, we're talking about 49,110 Bitcoin, worth over $500 million, has been injected into DeFi just in the past 30 days, as Bitcoin currently trades at about $10,300. Check out this chart through the roof. Bitcoin locked in wrapped Bitcoin, all-time high, surging like a mofo. The skyrocketing amount of Bitcoin being held in DeFi comes as investors continue to flood the sector with liquidity. On September 2nd, the total value locked in DeFi rose to an all-time high, once again, of $9.6 billion. And at this time, the market cap of the entire nascent sector stands at $16.35 billion, according to DeFi Market Cap. And meanwhile, RenVM continues to make a name for itself among the DeFi crowd as RenBTC gains ground against wrapped Bitcoin on the way to becoming the second most preferred avenue to funnel Bitcoin into Ethereum. The substantial increase highlights that Bitcoin investors are bullish on the sector and are itching to get some skin in the DeFi game. Let me know if you're bullish on DeFi and which coins in particular you're most bullish on in the comments right down below. And a quick recap of what I covered here in today's show. Bitcoin can hit 16,000, but only if this key resistance level finally breaks. We're talking about that $11,800 critical resistance. Also, in today's show, I shared with you a bullish $288,000 Bitcoin price prediction from Big Crypto Dave, as well as PlanB of the infamous stock to flow model, which shows we're on track for a $288,000 Bitcoin price by the end of 2024. And I also shared with you 5 crypto assets in the DeFi space, which have 100x potential after a market correction, according to crypto analyst Lark Davis. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, including weekends, just like this. And real quick before I go, Bloomberg reports that red hot IPOs are creating a new billionaire every week, and Tikatwari will reveal how just one deal could make you set for life. That's right, we're talking about earning $1 million on one deal in America's #1 sector. If you missed this live summit, which just took place a couple of days ago, you can still catch the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right below this video. In the description, it'll take you here. Simply enter your best email and click the yellow button that says sign me up, and it will redirect you to this limited time replay with the one and only Tikatwari. Enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.